Well, let's take a look at the financials. Essentially, we've got two different time frames. First of all, we have put together the figures for income, for equipment expenses, general expenses and cash flow that you'd normally find in a business plan, and taken them through to the end of December next year. The other set of figures, we're taking you through to the end of December 2016, and those are the figures that show the projected sales income. And that's for a reason, because our costs regards the normal running of a business are up and running, whereas the sales kick in at the beginning of next year, and we want to show you a full picture, which is a 2-year picture of sales projections. The income that is coming to us primarily in the first 6 months, of course, is investment income. We're looking to have 2 investment rounds. The current one will run through to the end of November, and that is an offer of 100,000 shares at £5 a share, and we're looking to raise that money either by one-off investments or people purchasing shares over a 12-month period. And for that reason, the financials reflect an income from investment over a 15-month period, including the second round of investment, which we are currently looking to hold between December and March of next year. We are also, subject to keeping to the time frames that we've got in our projections at the moment, expecting to be cash flow positive around February of next year, i.e. the second month of trading. On the cost side, there are 5 key areas that catch our attention. First of all, personnel costs. There will be in-house personnel, but also a significant number of outsourced personnel who provide us with a raft of skills that it's better for us to outsource rather than look to have in-house. Also, expenditure on the infrastructure, expanding the infrastructure that we already have, also the management systems and other systems that we have, and the purchase of key equipment, particularly equipment that gives us the ability to produce material in-house rather than having to outsource, but we will be doing both. Thirdly, it's the costs that are associated with producing material, the products that we produce for various markets in various formats. Fourthly, it's the cost of purchasing the all-important intellectual property rights. And fifthly, certain accrued costs which have been accruing since the back end of last year, which will only be paid out when we're cash flow positive and when we can do so. All in all, the costs reflect a company that's very lean and nimble and able to keep its costs down because most is outsourced, and also when we move into an office, moving forward on a short-term lease so that we've got that flexibility as well, not tying ourselves into heavy capital outlay. One final last comment on the financials. I should like to flag up the fact that the projected contact numbers, the people we're going out to with the offering of our particular products, are very modest, as are in fact our income figures. But for the time being, we're very comfortable with what we're projecting, and if we achieve that, then we're looking at this stage by the end of 2016 at a turnover in the region of 35 million with a margin of around about 20 million. So that would be more than a satisfactory level of success if we were to achieve those figures. One of the audios, the last thing I'll point out on the financials, is that one of the audios specifically flags up what's over the horizon, other potential income streams. We've done this because whatever our financial projections are, whatever our assumptions are that we've used, please bear in mind that there are a lot of things going on in the background which, during the periods that we are currently showing in our financials, are likely to trigger other things which will have a positive outcome. Thank you for your time. If should there be any other questions about financials, I'm the person to come back to.